All right, what I want to do is hopefully relatively quickly show you how to go onto ssa.gov and sign up for your Medicare. You can do it two other ways. One, you can call them on the phone, or two, you can go into a local office. So if you go to ssa.gov, go to the bottom, find an office, put in your zip code, and it will bring up the closest offices to you. But we're going to focus on actually doing it online. Now, a couple things. If you are turning 65 in the next 3 to 6 months, and you already are collecting Social Security, or will be collecting Social Security, and they know that, there's a very good chance they're just going to send you your card 3 to 6 months out and have the effective dates right on there, the first of the month of your birthday. Unless your birthday is the first of the month, then it's the previous month. Hopefully that makes sense. And if that's what you want, you're all set. You don't need to worry about anything. But if you're not collecting Social Security and likely have group insurance or some other insurance, then you may have to go online and sign up for at least the Part B. Now, a lot of times what happens to people is they're still working, but Medicare will still start your Part A the first of the month. And that can get in trouble if you have an HSA, because you have to stop contributing to the HSA the month before your Medicare starts. So even if you plan on delaying Part B, you should, at least a couple months before you turn 65, go online to the ssa.gov and check your Medicare status. Because if you're still contributing to an HSA and are going to, then you want to delay your Part A. Okay, and I've done a video about that as well. But let's just kind of touch real quick on how to go on here. So right on the SSA site, right at the top in the middle, we have Medicare. Two things I want to touch on. First, request to lower your IRMA. That's the income-related monthly adjustment amount. If your income is above a certain level from 2 years ago, or you've had a financial windfall and your modified adjusted gross income is above a level, you're going to get hit with an additional Part B and Part D premium. This is how you can lower it. And I've helped numerous people save thousands of dollars by telling them to go do this. Also, on the other end of the spectrum, if your income and assets are below a certain threshold, you can go on here and apply for Part D drug extra help. So sign up for Medicare. I cannot take you much through this. I'm just basically showing you where to go and the basics of it. So the first one is signing up for Medicare. If you are 65 or older, you can enroll in Part A or Part B, or Part A and Part B, or Part B only. So you can delay it if you are covered by employer group health plan and it's credible, which odds are it would be. Or you're going to go on and sign up for Part B only. So you would just simply click that, and then it's going to have a place to start the application. And that's going to bring you over to here, this wonderful privacy statement. There's all, because I'm logged in, because I have a Social Security account, and I'm going to click next. And then right here are the forms that you need to print out and fill out. This, I can't remember if this is, you can actually fill it out on your computer, if it's a PDF fillable or not. I don't remember. But if you've delayed your Part B, you're past 65 because you're working, you're going to need to submit some supporting documentation to Social Security. And it's great because they tell you, I think you only need one of the following. So hopefully you can have one of those. And you can upload it right there, and you are done, okay? So that is the gist of signing up for Medicare. It's not too hard. Now, once you've done that, if everything is in order, usually in about 3 to 7 days, okay, you will be signed up, and there will be a verification letter that you can get, and that's what you want to look for, and that is going to be under Manage Medicare Benefits. And you're going to see right here, View Benefit Verification Letter. Now, I'm not eligible for Medicare. There is technically a letter there, but it doesn't have anything on it other than my name. So I'm not going to click on it. So, but you would click that, View Your Benefit Verification Letter, and it's going to have your name, it's going to have your address, it's going to have your Medicare ID, which is really important, and it's going to have your start dates. And so if once you have that, even if you don't have the card yet and you need to sign up for additional insurance like a Medicare supplement, Medicare Advantage drug plan, as long as you have that information, you can do it. You're set. I hope that helps you. If you have questions, by all means, reach out to me. happy to try to walk you through it if need be. That's it. I'm Chris Bryan, Medicare analyst. Make it a great day.